You're listening to the Daily Business Podcast with your business coach, Mitch Alverson. This is the place for daily coaching because when you have a coach, you get better results. All right, happy Wednesday. Hey, so yesterday and Monday, I was coaching in the Story Brand marketing workshop in the live stream. And man, what an amazing experience. And I'm just telling you, listener, if you want to clarify your marketing and do it in a very efficient way, then the Story Brand Live marketing workshop, you really can't go wrong with it. Now, clearly you can't go back in time and do Mondays and Tuesdays, but in September, they're going to do it again. And I am going to host my own group. Okay. So especially if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, I'm actually going to do this in person and coach my own live group for the live marketing workshop. And I believe it's September 20th and 21st. So if you're interested in that, please email me, Mitch at b3advisors.org. I'll put my email in the show notes. But if you're interested in joining, let me know. All right. We are talking about basically building a marketing plan with a sales funnel. And today, yes, Monday and Tuesday, we talked about, yesterday it was offering something of value for free to get an email address. And the day before that, we talked about wireframing a website in a way that would pass the grunt test so that when somebody landed, they knew immediately, what you offer, how it will make their life better, and then what they need to do to buy it. And then we talked about a lead generator to capture the email address. Now, what do you do after you get the email address? Well, you need to send them emails. And I would tell you that if they gave you that email address, then you can email them, weekly, and do it for at a minimum. Okay. You're going to want like a 5, 6, 7 email sequence following the download of your lead generator. Okay. So, people, if we think about those 3 stages of the sales relationship, where it was curiosity, enlightenment, and commitment. So we've already piqued their interest enough to where they gave us their email address. Now, this series of emails that we're going to send them really is a further enlightenment, right? They're going to get to know us. They're going to get to hear from you on a weekly basis, if not more frequent. And ultimately, we want them to buy from us. And so these are the emails you want to send. And believe it or not, you should include in every email a PS, a postscript. So, if you go back to when we used to actually write letters, the PS was meant for something that you forgot to put in the letter, right? So they would put it at the bottom because back then, to go back and edit the letter, it took a lot of work. Like you might have to retype the whole thing and yada, 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 right? So they would put it in the PS. So I want you to include a PS on all your emails because it's proven that people will they'll read the PS, they'll scan the email, but they'll always get to the bottom and read the PS. So that's where you really want to put in something, really important, or a link back to your website, or a link to a place where they can sign up or buy your product, right? So include the PS. And here's the other thing, a lot of you guys that are listening may not be writers, and writing emails may be, the last thing in the world you want to do. Well, if you got the budget, I would definitely suggest that you hire a copywriter to help you with this. If you don't have the budget, there are certainly there's tools out there to help with this, But I have a template that you can get. This is a bit of a lead generator in case you couldn't figure that out. But if you email me directly, mitch@b3advisors.org, I'll send you a 6 email sequence. Okay, it's a template that you can adjust for your business and use it in your nurture sequence. So you have to, if you're going to grow your business, you got to capture emails and you got to send emails to those folks and ask for the sale. So there you go. Happy emailing. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson. If you got time, please subscribe to the podcast and consider rating and reviewing the show. That way, other people will find us. By the way, I really love to hear from you guys, so please email me at mitch@3advisors.org with your feedback or questions. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson.